What the hell?
Yeah.
No way.
I can...
So what makes meat taste like meat? Speaking about meat, got some meat delivery. So, this is a cheeseburger. To be exact, it's a double cheeseburger. That's meat, that's meat, that bacon there is meat. This is not meat. This is a carrot, apple, turmeric, and ginger juice. I don't get enough vegetables and fruits in my diet, so cold pressed juice is on sale on Woolworths. I've had it before, it tastes really nice. And hashtag health. So something else that's not meat is what we're having tonight at Butter Sydney's new location at The Rocks. So Butter here in Sydney is a company, an organization, a group of restaurants that specializes in fried chicken, champagnes, and hip hop. And they're friends of mine. You might have heard of this plant-based meat product that's been around for a few years now. And one of the top companies that's producing those kind of products is Impossible Foods. And they're doing a collab with Butter Sydney. So I've seen teases of this online. Now, I just read my email again. It's actually a pop-up of Butter Sydney in collaboration with Impossible Foods pop-up at their new The Rocks location. I don't know what to expect, but all I know is that Butter will be using Impossible Foods products. So Impossible Foods is this ethical company that produces plant-based meat products. So they're not meat, but they're meant to replicate or an alternative to meat. So they're meant to look like meat, taste like meat, feel like meat. I've never had plant-based meat products in the past. It's quite a controversial topic, quite a controversial line of food. And this is something that has driven Impossible Foods. What makes meat taste like meat? So I've done a bit of research, and apparently they use a lot of plant-based products like soy protein, there's potato protein I think in there, and binding agents that create a certain effect. Once it's all put together, cooked, and the reaction that comes from that creates this meat flavors, meat texture, meat sensations, meat experience. Apparently coconut fats are good at conducting and keeping flavors, so there's that too. So I've seen photos, I've seen videos, and burger patties that they do just look like meat. It's interesting. Oh, and apparently what looks like blood that they use on those products are all like hemoglobin. Apparently plants do have heme in there. So it's going to be an interesting night. So the question in this video is, will plant-based meats actually replace meat? Are they as good as meat? Do they taste like meat? Is the quality like meat? Will they satisfy our meat cravings? Will they replace the meat experiences? And will it convert us to eating plant-based meats instead of proper meats? I guess those are some questions you may find answers to in tonight's event. I'm just gonna get ready, and I'll see you guys at The Rocks, at Butter Sydney's and Impossible Foods collab pop-up tonight. Cheers. One of my go-tos for drinks, Prosecco. It's easy, it's light. I'm a light drinker, makes a lot of sense. So right now we're here at Butter's new station or new shop here at The Rocks. So Butter's on the other side of this camera. There's music playing. I don't want to be copyright strike. I think I'm still picking up some of that music from there. Hopefully I don't get copyright strike from where I am. They're here temporarily for the next 3 months. But what's happening tonight is a launch of their collab with Impossible Foods, as I mentioned earlier in the earlier clips. We're gonna try Impossible Foods plant-based patties for their burgers, but anything that Butter does. And that's why I'm a fan in the first place. Great food, great people, great drinks. Cheers. I'm having what is one of Butter's new drinks. Right now it's being dubbed as the Rush drink, inspired by Rochelle. What's in it? What's in it?
Yuzu, sake, and prosecco.
Oh wow! And I love yuzu too.
I know.
And prosecco is like the one of the few drinks that I drink. I don't really drink. Prosecco and we're on YouTube. Hey YouTube.
Hot off. Can you see? I love it.
So yuzu and prosecco, dude, that's amazing. Two of my favorite drinks.
Wait, get this on camera.
Oh.
Cheers.
Oh, yo, calm down, no. That will fuck you up. Okay, alright. Okay, here we go. Alright, here we go. I was just talking about myself. Eric, yes sir.
Hey guys.
You know Rat? Rat wants to take video of you cooking. Very nice. Right, you get that. Come back out. Is it actually still filming?
Yeah, it's still filming.
Arigatou gozaimasu.
It's not drunk, guys. Okay, so this is a little sample of, this is like a cheeseburger version of the Impossible Food patty. So it's a plant-based
the
patty.
Impossible, plant-based,
Yeah.
tastes like beef, delicious. Yes, it's made from soy, but it's made from soy proteins.
Yeah.
So if you think about like sourdough bread, sourdough bread, the proteins are broken down, it digests better. Soy, like tofu, when you have a lot of soy products, it's a little bit, you know, too much for you in your digestive system. But because this is like the direct protein, it is more digestible. There's also fiber.
So I've done,
Wait, I'm trying to like, we're trying to do a video here. Like seriously, get the fuck out of the
all right, bro, so really quick, I've done a bit of research on Impossible Food and their patties. So they use soy proteins, right, and other proteins, like, is there like potato in there too? They've got like coconut fats as well too.
So the fat from like fat in meat, they have used sunflower oil and coconut oil. So the biggest part of it is heme. Heme is in your red blood cells. So basically they take
And most plants have it.
And plants, any living organism
heme, yeah.
has heme.
Yeah.
Everything, every living organism. So Dr. Bruce O'Brien found out heme was why beef tastes delicious. It tastes delicious. They get the soy protein, they extract the DNA, they put it into bee yeast, they ferment the bee yeast, they pull out the heme. It's like blood. It's like why this is like red.
It's like hemoglobin.
Yeah, the hemoglobin, yes, very. And that is why beef is so delicious. The whole part of this is not to make you be veg-o-vegan. This is just to show you that beef can be done in a plant-based way to have less carbon footprint, less land mass, and less water usage. Meat used to be sacred. You only ever had it once a week, once a month, things like that. We all just used to live off veg, like it was a sacred, they had things. We have, as a society, been so accustomed to thinking that protein and all this is what we need. This is not from one extreme, from a full carnivore to a full vegan. This is to be like, eat meat, if you eat meat 3 times a week, eat meat twice and have this. For our population and for us growing and taking land mass, my family are farmers, right? Like I know like kind of what the impact it has had on it. I am more susceptible now of knowing that like there is products out there that are trying to do better. I'm not gonna try and like change people and tell you should be vegan. It's like we need to add these things into our diet. Yes, you can still eat meat, but yes, you can have this amazing product. So basically, now you need to eat it and you need to see what it's like.
Let's get it, boy. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, that tastes like beef. Oh my god, that's like, whoa, whoa.
Just like beef, right?
What the hell? No way this is plant-based.
Yeah.
No way. Juicy and plump, it feels like that. It feels like that kind of burger patty. So a lot of umami in that. It handles flavor, it actually captures flavor, that beef flavor, that umami. That is insane. That's definitely a game changer. All right, I'm now with one of the guys behind Butter, Manoli, one of my friends here. Thanks for having me, bro.
My pleasure,
Bro, I
man.
just had a cheeseburger.
Yeah,
That was insane.
Yeah?
That was insane.
Did you have the meat one or the impossible one?
I the impossible one.
Sure?
Yeah, yeah.
How can you tell?
How can you tell? How can you tell? I was surprised, but that was just like a slider. And hot damn, that patty was just like a beef patty. Now I've got some chili fries right here. And now I've got a proper burger with me too. I've got a proper cheeseburger right here. It's a usual cheeseburger topping, so you got your patty, your cheese, there's some pickles, onions, and mustard and ketchup. Let's get it. Now that I've had a bigger piece of it, if you've eaten a lot of meat or beef in your time, if you've eaten a lot of burgers, then you know what a beef texture is. This doesn't replace it, but it's really close. It's quite close. Flavor-wise, it's got enough umami to trick you that it's beef. After having for a while, you know it's something else. Like the texture is more on the soft, buttery side. It's really juicy. It lacks the plump from you get from horse minced beef. Just imagine a really fatty patty. That's the best way to describe it. So good. Now we're trying the katsu sandwich. Impossible Foods. So let's get it. Especially when you deep fry and coat that plant-based meat, it really tastes like meat. It's not as oily, it's not as fatty as a beef. All right, that's recording now. Cheers. Just my final thoughts. Does Impossible Goods plant-based meat, or in general, plant-based meat, does it replace meat at some level? It doesn't 100% replace it, but to a certain degree, it does. In my opinion, I feel like it does satisfy some of that meat cravings that you'd want. The texture is nearly there. Flavor-wise, it's right there. And then you season it well, you put it in a bun as a cheeseburger, it works really well. Does plant-based meat from Impossible replace meat? Certain degree, quite close, it can. And that's it for this video, guys. If you guys enjoyed this video, please hit that like button, smash it if you want to. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't yet, and hit the notification bell so you're up to date with all my videos. Comment down below, have you had Impossible plant-based meats or any other plant-based meats? Let me know what brands you've tried, how were they, do you think it does replace, or is it a good alternative to the usual beef patties that we use on burgers? Let me know in the comment section down below. Alright guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, peace, much love, and I'm out.